Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to be doing a prediction video for part 2 end of month. We should be getting it announced in about a day's time on the 28th. So, yeah, I'm like 99% certain it's going to be 1,000 or below. I'm not expecting premium. I'm not expecting seasonal, none of that stuff. And I have two banners that come off the top of my head. I've been thinking about it since end of year dropped. I'm like, okay, well, if we didn't get these characters, so I'm leaning very heavily towards 2 possible 3 character banners. 2 of them will be Brave Battles, and then two will be SP units, and 1 will be Brave Battles. Cut that from the recording. And I mean, my number one contention. I know people will say Shunsui, but I think he deserves end of year treatment. I don't think he should be a part 2. He should have either been part 1 if they didn't want to do original, which they wanted to do original, so I think that's better. And then Shunsui should be for end of year, because I think he's that big of a banner. I think he's the best part of Core 3, if you take away my biasness for Core 3 Yoruichi. So yeah, let's go over the first one. Renji. We need a redemption arc for Renji, because my god, that Brave Battle character was so goddamn mid. Like, why we did not need him to be Brave Battles. We did not need bro to be Brave Battles. That's all I can say. But, you know, maybe they just knew. Maybe they knew. Maybe they saw the storyboard for Core 3 and they're like, hey, he's gonna get a better fight than the mask fight. Because, like, the mask fight was cool and all, but, like, it was way shorter. Wasn't as, like... Core 3, Renji vs. Uryu was way cooler. And, yeah, hopefully he's an actual SP unit. If he's Brave Battles, it's chopped. He's washed. He's chopped. I'll be very disappointed. That's all I can say, because I do not think he's going to get another moment in Core 4. Like, if it's actually Renji, I don't think he's going to get another fight, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, on to the next character, which is kind of obvious. Big Renji. Renji. Dude, I'm so tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. Big Uryu. His Volsung dish form Uryu. I think this would be pretty hype. I saw a lot of, like, people genuinely enjoy the transformation. I really like it. I think it's cool. Even though no cap kind of just looks like 7th anniversary. Like, no cap. It genuinely kind of just looks like 7th annie. Which is kind of crazy. You know, maybe Kubo was like, you know, I'm going to just snatch this design. But either way, I liked it. The fight was really cool. Both fights, him against Ichigo and him against Renji so far with this form, have been really, really cool. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping he does not get the final fight. Or, I read something in chat. God damn, I was not going to look at chat. I'm hoping he does not get Brave Battle treatment. I think he deserves a strong SP character. He hasn't had a character in like 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope he's not NAD. I hope he's not a NAD unit. On to the third character. Can you guys guess who it is? Genuinely, sit down and think. I'm not going to read any of these comments, by the way, because I know someone's going to drop the spoilers, so I'm not reading it. People who spoil other people are kind of cringe. Jugrum! Oh my god, no way! Dude, I honestly think it's going to be Jugrum just because he sits there. He sits there and just... What the fuck is Uryu up to down there? What the hell? Bro, cook. Go kill that guy. He just sits there and watches him, bro. He's just the Omega Cuck. Now, I know that he has a Core 3 character, but I'm thinking this is going to be a Core 2 character. A base Jugrum, where he kind of uses the balance, that sort of thing, where he used on King Do and BG9. Maybe a little bit of scuffle when he fought Tenjiro. And then, I guess you could also use animations from when he fought Basby. And then he can get a second character later on where it has his Almighty form. But that's going to be like Core 4. We're not getting Almighty Jugrum for a hot minute. So I'm expecting that to be Core 4. Which is, Core 4 isn't announced until 2026. Probably late 2026. And if we can get 2 Jugrums, I'm fine with this one being Brave Battles. Kind of how Askin is getting treated. His first character was Brave Battles, just like Jugrum. But then his remake ended up being Brave Battles as well. but we'll get a core 3 or core 4 Askin with his final form, just like Jugrim is my guess. My guess. So yeah, that is my first banner prediction. I'm not predicting any premium or anything, but I've been predicting this since last year, actually. I want to say this was close to my part 2 guess for last year. Last year was absolutely crazy. I did not expect any of those characters, the Soifon, Sajin, and Toshiro. But for my biggest one, Gerard, big Gerard, Volsandish Gerard. I don't honestly want base of these characters. I think that's a bit overkill because we have like the base, the Volsandish, and then they're like true form. I don't think we need 3 of these characters. And base, it's like, why do we need it? Like, just add the wings, little bro. Just add the little wings. But yeah, I want a full Quincy banner. When was the last time we had an end of month full Quincy banner? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it was the Magic Society, but that was a seasonal. I'm not counting that. I want canon. It would be the Asnot banner, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess it wasn't too long ago. But either way, I don't know. It'd be cool. It would be cool. Gerard's first character in the game. Also, I literally like his designs. He doesn't do much, really. He kind of just swings his sword. But then again, that's kind of all he does in general. You know, like he kind of just hits things. Kind of like Kenpachi. He's kind of just a Quincy Kenpachi, to be honest. I can't lie. But, I mean, I think that's fine. People are going to, I guarantee you, people are going to trash on his animations. But it's like, what did you want them to do? What did you want them to do, little bro? You want them to start shooting out Getsuga Tenshus or something? Like, he has no flash. Like, he go bonk, he go haha. Bonk and haha. Yeah, this is my number 1 character for, like, the second guess. And then, second character. Oh, wow, who would have guessed? Lille Barro. I know you can pair him with Shunsui, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I have a guess for end of year, which I guess I'll say now. Is going to be Shunsui, Yamamoto, and Jushiro. Ever since I heard somebody predict that or say that, I was like, that kind of goes hard. Like, those 3 together, I think it would just be pretty cool. And then you can throw Jushiro under the bus and make him the Brave Battle character. That way Shunsui is one of the best characters in the game, and Yamamoto is one of the best characters in the game with the Bankayama. Because they've also been doing Core 1 characters like 1 ever since Thousand Blow was added into the game. So I'm predicting a Core 1 Yama. Maybe next year will be a Core 1 BG9 for those 2 BG9 fans. But yeah, Lille Barro. I would enjoy him in the game, especially his Volsandish. Like this one, I like I like a lot. I'm not excited for his evolved form, where he looks like Dialga, the Pokemon. That one is probably really do not care for that one, man. Chicken form, it's gonna be a Soul Bomb. I'm predicting it's gonna be a Soul Bomb, and I'm gonna be very disappointed. Not for this, but like his next character. It'll probably be his second form with the chicken in the Soul Bomb, which I will be very disappointed about. Yeah, I like the bird form the most. Funny bird form. But yeah, I think he could be really, really good. Probably a really broken SP character. I'm predicting Gerard to be a Brave Battle character. Like, he just swings a sword, you know. But I don't know how. I don't have much to say against this. Like, I mean, he could be saved for Shunsui's, but I don't know. I'm really scared of that banner where Shunsui or possibly Lille Barro ends up being a Brave Battle character, and I think that would be a huge miss. That would be a huge miss in my opinion. But now onto the third character, which is going to be Little Hand Prenata. Because I don't think we're going to get the huge hand, to be honest. I honestly feel like this might be the only Prenata we get. Or we just get the Prenata where it's like under the jacket. We're not getting, like you know, the one where he's like kind of just bigger in the little alleyway when he's fighting Kenpachi. That's my guess as a second character. I'm not expecting us to get the huge hands. That is 100% a Soul Bomb. We can barely get anything, like we can't even get Monster Aizen or Asnot's final form. Like, it's too big. Unless it's a bunch of little hands, I don't think we're getting the big hand. But yeah, I would like Prenata to get in the game. I just want some of the newer Quincy's that haven't gotten much love. Especially for like a part 2, I think this would be a really cool concept banner. And I don't know. I think it would just be cool. It would just be cool. But yeah, I guess that's going to be about it. As for the killers, my buddy said it might be ranged Quincy, because we realistically only have one ranged Quincy killer that's actually good. And then melee human. Because we have this. Some of them got swapped around apparently from this. Or maybe human Quincy is just this far out. Human and Quincy, which it doesn't make any sense to me. Like why they're so far out, but I just thought I would mention it. Like they're 3 weeks out. I feel like they should drop immediately with whatever the banner is, but I don't know. But like if you go to human range Quincy, I mean, it's like it's kind of obvious that we definitely need another replacement. Like we only have Retsu, and she's a seasonal 1000 or Blood War character. Like Ulk is terrible. Tosh is beyond garbage, actually beyond plus garbage. And then we have what was it, melee human? If you go to melee human, we have 2 options. Okay, we would. I just don't have Driscoll. Driscoll is there, but like I still think you can get a much better character, to be honest. To be honest. So yeah, I'm leaning towards these core 3 characters. I guess these are technically core 2, but they show up in core 3. They show up in core 3. So yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Let me know down below your guys' predictions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Take care and peace out, boys.